And then interviews, when we're being interviewed, there's like these are just some of the points to keep in mind. When you're delivering an interview, there's 3 points, 3 simple points, and keep saying those 3 things. Doesn't have to be exactly those 3 things in an order, but say those 3 things throughout the interview at some point. And be passionate about it. Show the compassion that you have of the issue that you're talking about or why your campaign's important. The more you can show that compassion, the better of that connection you're going to get with the constituents, whether it's a local level, and if it's a movement, hopefully at the state level, hopefully at the national level. But that passion behind it really does make a difference. The first question is also important. It may be a softball question or maybe a hard question, regardless of what level that first question is at, is very important. It sets the tone, So if you're very passionate and can show that you have that control during the interview, that will also set the tone on how it's going to help and everything. And then when you're doing your interviews, think about, there's a theme here, 3, there's 3 audiences that you have, and you're talking to your core supporters. You're also talking to the potential supporters, and you're also talking to the opposition supporters, insofar that opposition supporters that might be on the fence, but they might be leaning towards the opposition, but how can we bring them to our side instead of the opposition side? So when you're doing the interview and you craft it beforehand, try to think about how you're going to reach your core supporters, how are you going to reach the potential and the opposition supporters as well, and to stay calm. Interviews can be nervous, especially if it's your first go around with them. But even folks like myself, Chris, and others, we've done interviews many times. I still get nervous at interviews, and even like with local media and everything, because they can be a little bit stressful, and you have all these things on your mind and everything, but you still have them remain calm. You have to show that, you're in control of the situation, and you can go through each and every single question that's being thrown at you and everything. So like, these are some of the points that I would suggest to y'all about how to conduct an interview. And then